Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. You can contact the show, 706-889-9700. Email us, chief@fetchernews.com or at fetchernews, at FYNTV on Twitter. Not enough time in a day, folks. You need to get this, your head wrapped around this. You have Senate Democrats lying. You have attorneys lying, perjury in that room last Thursday, not just Thursday, lying about who released the letter from Dr. Ford. You have somebody that has attempted to kill the President of the United States. You have a hit job from the New York Times from this tax story. The list goes on and on, okay? Now, the boyfriend, who still remains anonymous, wrote the Judicial Committee about the relationship. Here are just the bullet points. Ford never mentioned sexual assault. This is a 6-year relationship. Ford never mentioned Kavanaugh. Ford not scared of confined spaces, needed the 2 front doors. Remember that. Ford not scared of flying. Ford knew how to beat a polygraph. Ford cheated on him and committed fraud. Now, the lady that supposedly she helped beat the polygraph is Monica McLean. Monica McLean went to Holston Arms, school there for girls, the same all-girls school Christine Ford attended. In fact, Monica McLean was one of the 17 who signed the letter that was sent to Congress on September 17th expressing their support for Ford and opposed Brett Kavanaugh. That's right. Exactly. Okay? Exactly. That's right. Avenatti. Please stop emailing us. Please don't send us any more emails, okay? This is the biggest lowlife. Please stop emailing me, all right? Avenatti is mad. The lowlife porn star attorney is mad because nobody from the FBI has contacted him. Please stop emailing me. Judicial Committee Chief Counsel sent blistering response to Michael Avenatti. The Senate Judiciary Committee Chief Counsel for nominations on Tuesday issued a quick blistering response to Julie Swetnick's attorney, Michael Avenatti. Please respond to our requests. Stop playing games, Avenatti wrote in Tuesday's email to Mike Davis. If you are chief counsel, then you need to do your job. Please respond to our request. So Avenatti, so he did. To which Davis responded. See, let me paint this up. Michael Avenatti is representing the lying, despicable, gang-banging, likes all the friends she can get to the party, Julie Swetnick. Okay, there's a letter out of a boyfriend that said there's a lot on this lady, kept going back to the party. All right, so Avenatti is mad that he is not making the headlines on CNN. He is mad that he did not win Hero of the Resistance. Remember, I told you there's several here trying to become the hero of the resistance, okay? And that being said, Avenatti is not being taken seriously. Should have never been taken seriously from day one, but CNN had nothing else to do on their cartoon news there, okay? So he continues to write Mike Davis, which is chief counsel on the Senate Judiciary Committee on nominations, because nobody will talk to him. So he writes to this guy, stop playing games, okay? And he's Swetnick's attorney. If you are chief counsel, then you need to do your job. Please respond to our request. Well, you know, Davis ended up responding. We have already reviewed your client's allegations. We focus on credible allegations. Please stop emailing me. We've already reviewed them. We only focus on credible. Please stop emailing me, to which David responded, okay, we have already reviewed them. Leave me alone. Here's a copy of the entire email right here. You can find it on the internet. Mr. Avenatti, we have already reviewed your client's allegations. We focus on credible allegations. Please stop emailing me. Thank you, Mike Davis. Mike Davis, Chief Counsel for Nominations, United States Senate Committee on Judiciary, Senator Chuck Grassley, Chairman. Okay? Leave us alone. And then, rest in peace, Michael Avenatti. That's one of the somebody tweeted out, Jason Howerton, rest in peace, Michael Avenatti. I hope Grassley's Chief of Counsel, Mike Davis, is held accountable for this gruesome slaying. So anyhow, just a little something there. I want to go back to this one thing. The President of the United States, okay, the attempted, all right, the attempted, and I say this, murder of the President of the United States. I know some people are going to say, do you have to keep saying that? Folks, go to number 1 again, all right? Just one more time. I just want a couple more minutes on this. Search for whoever sent ricin to the White House. Now, it tested positive. Search for whoever sent it, okay, to the White House. And the FBI is investigating 3 suspicious envelopes sent to the President of the United States, as well as the Pentagon. 2 of the letters have inherently already been tested, okay? Initially already been tested, and they are positive for the deadly poison ricin. The letter to the president is suspected of containing ricin as well. Okay, the Secret Service is confirming that a suspicious envelope was received addressed to President Trump. Okay, there are indicators they suspect only at this point it may be contained ricin. Additional testing will have to be completed. All right. Many are trying to kill the president. And it's not a big deal. The media doesn't make a big deal. An assassination attempt. It's a deadly poison if that would have got to the president's desk, or they're trying to kill somebody in the West Wing. But it's not a big deal. It's more important to find out how many beers Kavanaugh drank in 1982. It's more important to say, Judge, to find his friend Mark Judge and ask him questions. It is his tone. Kavanaugh's tone has Jeff Flake upset. I'm just at a loss this morning on why there's not more explosive news on the ricin that went to the Pentagon and to the Oval Office. Just I'm at a loss on that. Okay, I've got one more I want to get to here. Flake is out again this morning. At 7:48 this morning, Trump's comments about Ford kind of appalling. What are they appalling, Jeff? Okay, Senator Jeff Flake from Arizona early Wednesday criticized President Trump for his mocking comments at a rally about Christine Blasey Ford, the first woman to accuse Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh of sexual misconduct. There's no time, no place for remarks like that, Flake said while appearing on NBC's Today Show when asked about Trump's comments late Tuesday night in Mississippi. To discuss something this sensitive at a political rally is just not right. It's just not right. I wish he hadn't done it. It's kind of appalling, Flake added. Where would you discuss it? Now, you've got to keep in mind, this is the Today Show, okay? And who is he there with? He's there with Senator Flake. Wait a minute.
With you, Senator Flake, what do you think of those remarks? I know you just heard what the president had to say about the accuser, Dr. Ford, last night. I'll start with you, Senator Flake. What do you think of those remarks?
Well, there's no time and no place for remarks like that. But to discuss something this sensitive at a political rally is just not right. It's just not right. I wish he hadn't have done it. I just say it's kind of appalling.
Folks, if you go to the Today Show and look at the tweet at Today Show on Twitter, who will you see? You will see Jeff Flake and Coons doing all of these interviews together this morning. Jeff Flake and Coons. I'm telling you, I put the picture up. Watch and see what I say. Jeff Flakes and Coons. Jeff Flake, all right? I say Flakes. Well, maybe it's Jeff Flakes. Jeff Flake and Coon, all right, is together. They are together everywhere. Wonder why. Now, I wonder if at the end of the day, he's going to have to apologize to Coon and say, I'm sorry, but I need to vote for Kavanaugh. Wonder if. Why are they doing this roadshow together this week? I'm your host, BKP. I'm going to take a brief break. I'm going to set up a couple more things we want to do before we end the show today. We are going to do the tax story, I promise. It's 10 pages. I read 5 this morning. I've been trying to skim through some of the others, but I got the gist of it in 5 pages. Take us to break, Josh.